Hi there, I'm Ian for Wild Earths Children. Today I'd like to discuss the Handrill method of friction fire. Let's give it a shot. The important thing to remember with Handrill for generating friction on the fireboard is you need downward and inward pressure. That is to say, downward like this, but you also need to be pressing in on the stalk. Otherwise your Handrill is going to fall down the whole stalk, and it'll look like you're doing the right thing, but you're not going to actually get any smoke. So you need to press in as well as down. So I'm going to start just a little pass here, using all of my hands, the whole length, instead of just part. I'm starting to see a little bit of smoke. Once I have it down like this, the whole hole is burned in, then I'm ready to carve a notch, like this. Another really important part you want to remember is you don't want to have your hands being especially tight. If they're too tight, you can see how my hands, the fingertips are bowing outwards. I'm going to injure my palms more easily if I have them tight like that. You want to be something more of a loose. Something more like that. So the fingertips are almost pressing against each other more. Now, at some point you might find that there's a sort of a burnish on your burn hole. You'll notice you're pressing down and it's just not getting any smoke. It makes almost maybe a little bit of a squeak, but that's about it. Best to just stop then, because at that point you're just doing more work than you have to. You're probably just going to end up hurting yourself before you get any smoke. So what you want to do is sort of rough up the bottom area with a knife or a stone or whatever you have, just a little bit, enough so that now the stalk will catch and it won't slide around so much in that burn hole. Board stability with Handrill is extremely important. If my board's even just a little bit gushy, just that little bit, I don't have it on a solid platform, the difference in the amount of smoke that I get for this much effort versus when I have it in an area that's flatter, I have it solid in one place, is vastly different. Same amount of effort, twice the smoke. So I've got my notch set up here now. I've got my stalk, I've got my hole, I'm ready to go. So now I'm going to start. Now the same with bow drill. There's not too much pressure at first. I don't need too much speed. I see that little bit of smoke starting to build. As I start to see my dust, then I can start to increase in speed and pressure. If it's building out like that, probably a coal. Let's see if we can get a good close-up of what we're looking for here. To start off, you want that shuffing. That's an ideal sound. You want something of that sort right there. So I'm just going to start twirling here. Now at first, see just a little bit of smoke. Gradually building. See some of that dust starting to form. Still don't need too much pressure just yet. Now we start to see the dust fill that notch. Now we can start with our more speed and more pressure. If you see it billowing out the sides like that, probably a coal. So we've got our little Handrill coal here now. It's a little bit more of a challenge since the coal is so much smaller than with bow drill. I'm going to be very careful. So I plop it in here. Hold it. Now again, like Simon says before, blow until it glows. Very gradual breaths to start. Ready to go for it. There it is. Look how pretty that is. There you have it. If you have any further questions, you can reach us at wildearthschildren.org. Thanks for watching.